that somebody, maybe both of them, figure it out here tonight. And we are underway.
Kelsey Mitchell, the W.
This player for the score as well. Hat-trick down by Plum of all people. Ray Burrell, very quiet in the opener. They wanted to get her more
at the point of attack, and that's exactly what LA does.
And welcome back to Los Angeles, Caitlin Clark.
She had her first win in her career.
And Clark with a steal. Showing off the handle. Back the other way. Caitlin Clark for 2 more.
Can defend in a lot of ways right now. She has Caitlin Clark.
Plum coming over to contest against Boston. Sophie Clark. 2024 did not suit up in either of the games here last season. Nneka Ogwumike from outside. 116th career double-double in that loss to the Aces here on Sunday. Did Nneka. Clark with a step. Nice pass from Billings. Monique Billings wanted to come to Indy. Obviously, a lot of people would want to play with Caitlin, but they played together in Puerto Rico in that FIBA World Cup qualifying. LA leads so far. Mitchell on the back cut. My goodness.
Options right now.
And the loss to Dallas. More good ball movement. Billings with a bucket from the corner.
And Steph White talked about wanting to move the ball side to side. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Hamby up and in, back and forth. Mitchell, pass, Plum, and down it goes. She's here to help the Sparks get back to the mountaintop here in the WNBA. This is Ty Harris back home in the Indy. Houston sing-along was going on here at Crypto.com.
I love it.
Not easy, Paris. Really well done. Good focus. This is Kelsey Plum. Passed a couple of defense. 5th turnover for the Fever. Great look from Plum down to Ogwumike.
And it's just beautiful communication. Once again, back on the court after you've been out for a while.
Great look from Plum down to a cutting Hamby. You were so excited about
pick and roll, and on both sides, there's a lot of players that like to get into it.
Dunsis, the Brazilian veteran, brings Plum going past home, flipping it up and in with the right hands.
Impact in the paint, the pressure.
Clark, absolutely on the Sparks. The Fever with 3. Oh, what a play. Boston leading. Kelsey put up 7 points off of those 7 turns. Hamby takes it herself, up and in.
And that's what Erica Hamby does. So the basket, and she likes to get downhill on you, and because she's long and athletic, she's tough to stop.
Mo Billings. Boston, the size mismatch. Johnson, the extra pass to Kelsey Mitchell. Hamby off the nice pass from Atkins.
I always think of Atkins.
Last season was Chicago and had to do a lot more after the injury to Courtney Vandersloot. Brought here for her defense. Sophie Cunningham from the corner. Has not scored since. Maybe that'll change on this trip down. Mitchell. Great first half so far from Cameron Brink. You gotta imagine her team is happy with her performance in the Fever. Good move by Clark. Nice ball movement here by Indy. And Mitchell has 3 more. 17 first set point. Fever contingent in the house. Happy about that, and happy about that too. Nice look to Clark for 2.
That was a nice job. Nneka needs to take more shots. She's only attempted 4 shots in this one.
Clark with a step, lays it up and in. Rebounding prowess to a cutting Cunningham, who puts it up and in.
I love it. I love the smile on Mo Billings' face. She just did the
rebounding prowess to a cutting Cunningham, who puts it up and in.
I love it. I love the smile on Mo Billings' face. She just did the.
Her family always shows up and shows out for her here in Los Angeles.
Yeah, Paris, that was so fun. Not just one, but 2 pictures of Mo Billings up in the.
Her family always shows up and shows out for her here in Los Angeles.
Yeah, Paris, that was so fun. Not just one, but 2 pictures of Mo Billings up in the. Clark down to Billings. Use and ahs from the crowd. What great ball movement there by the Fever. Many W headers to come on USA all summer long. Cam Brink having a night.
Grow as the game goes on for Cam Brink.
Cole unable to answer. The rebound to Wheeler. Gray up and in. 19 fouls now in this 3rd quarter, Leah. Mitchell, wide right, Hamby the rebound. Just 8 field goals combined for our 2 teams. Hamby taking it coast to coast. Led by 21 points at 1 point tonight. Sparks slowly but surely cutting into that deficit. And then Harris pulls two back.
She told me she was in her element the second she stepped between those lines, and it's something she takes a lot of pride in.
And on cue, Cunningham pulls and connects from outside. A 12 and counting tonight. Appreciate all of you being with us tonight. Paris Lawson, Leah B. Olson, Kate Scott with you here on the new home of the WNBA. Count it, and the foul.
And a team, they have so many offensive options. Yeah. I'm wondering, as this season goes on, does Caitlin need to be as aggressive in her shot?
Kelsey Plum aggressive there, hitting the fadeaway.
And a team, they have so many offensive options.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, as this season goes on, does Caitlin need to be as aggressive in her shot?
Kelsey Plum aggressive there, hitting the fadeaway. Keep trying to slow down Clark. Sidestep triple doesn't go. Still over from beyond. And the rookie out running the floor. Swatted by Boston. They suffered last year.
Absolutely, and I think they're handling this one very well.
Burrell, nice handle. And she banks it in. Keep trying to slow down Clark. Sidestep triple doesn't go. Still over from beyond. And the rookie out running the floor. Swatted by Boston. In that close defeat to Dallas on Saturday. Great inbounds play to Harris.
The other side of the court.
Caitlin Clark from the wing for three. First of the night.
Why did it take so long?
Throws up her hands in frustration, then pounded her forehead. Plum behind the back for the news. Clark drops it off to a cutting Simpson. Lost it, picks it back up, and puts it in. Trying to keep up. Right. Trying to keep up, PL. We're trying to keep up over here. Cam Brink drops it off. Well, puts it up and in.
Within the battle.
Down to Brink it goes, and Brink lays it up and in. Here in LA. Clark past Brink. Caitlin Clark showing off the speed.
She has the ability to make a play so quickly.
Plum down to Brink. Showing off the big woman skills. Plum dancing, driving, and hitting. And that might just be the dagger tonight for the Fever. Sparks need points, and they need them now. Burrell to scoop and score. 20, still not, and finally the foul.
Mitchell does a great job finishing up the play.
He's one assist away from a double-double tonight. And she hits the first, and 9 of 18 from the floor. 9 assists, 5 rebounds, 2 steals.
Why did it take so long?
Throws up her hands in frustration, then pounded her forehead. Plum behind the back for the news. Clark drops it off to a cutting Simpson. Lost it, picks it back up, and puts it in. Trying to keep up. Right. Trying to keep up, PL. We're trying to keep up over here. Cam Brink drops it off. Well, puts it up and in.
Within the battle.
Down to Brink it goes, and Brink lays it up and in. In her rookie season here in Los Angeles. And she is going to help the Fever pick up their first win of 2026 here tonight. Final score.
Nobody expected Caitlin Clark to come back like this. After all the noise, all the criticism, and all the questions surrounding her game, she stepped onto the court with something to prove. And what happened next reminded everyone exactly why she's one of the most exciting players in basketball today. She played with the kind of belief that great players have when they know exactly who they are and what they're capable of. Caitlin Clark didn't just return to the court. She returned with a statement performance that had fans buzzing and social media exploding. Now we want to hear from you. Was this Caitlin Clark's most impressive comeback performance yet? Let us know in the comments below. And if you're enjoying these incredible Caitlin Clark highlights and the biggest moments from around the basketball world, make sure to subscribe so you never miss the next game-changing performance.